Well, we all got to be a part of an amazing basketball game. I mean, that was both teams played so darn hard. The crowd was unbelievable. I mean, we were fortunate. We were fortunate to win, and therefore it's a great win. And if you're unfortunate to lose, it's a really tough loss. And that's what makes great games. So, again, my hat's off to them. They played great. Man and Kofor are such good leaders for them. And Kevin Galley was big time today. I mean, he was big time. I thought they played their butts off, and we did too. And when we lost Zion, obviously that's a huge loss for us. I'm proud of our team. I mean, our young team. I mean, they fought that whole second half. You know, RJ and Cam made big plays. I thought finally we stopped letting them dunk on us. We started switching, and that helped. And then we came up with a couple big defensive rebounds and made one more play than they did. I mean, ultimate respect for Leonard and his kids. And, I know we feel very fortunate to win, but I thought we earned it. And if they won, they would have earned it. So it's not a game that somebody lost. It's a game that somebody won. And those are the great games. He had double vision. And, he came out in the second half. Nate told me with about 3 minutes to go, I wasn't out on the court yet. He ran back and said, Zion's got double vision. Yeah, and I said, well, let's see. You can't play, obviously, if he has that. And then we waited, and it didn't clear up. The good thing, he didn't have headaches. He got, again, I'm not saying intent, but he got poked right in the eye, and he's better now. So hopefully he'll be able to play on Monday. But, it's a big loss. For this game, are you kidding? And especially with the athleticism we were facing.
It was great. I was working really hard to get back to who I was, trusting God, praying every day, and just trying to be who I was. And that was a big shot for me. My teammates, my coaches helped me with my confidence, and I'm glad I made the shot.
Were you surprised to be there?
I was, yeah. I thought somebody was going to be trailing me or anything, but I saw it open, I tried to take my time and make the shot.
And what was the play?
Coach knew that there would be a key on RJ. So he had Queez kind of do a little decoy, and I came up jack straight. And he knew I'd be wide open, and I was wide open, so I just made a shot.
When you guys had to play the second half without Zion, what was that like for you guys? What did you know you had to do to win?
Obviously, it was rough. He's top, whatever you guys know, one of the best players out there, and we had to pick him up and just fight and just compete to the very last second.
How did it feel to have a performance overall today, considering some of the ups and downs that you've been through this season?
It's a blessing. I'm happy to be here. I'm going to continue to work hard, just be who I am, and that's it right now.
Did you feel like a moment like today was coming for you?
I knew it was coming. I wasn't sure when, but I had to just trust God and just continue to work hard.
He's a freshman, so he played aggressively the whole game. And so in the last thing, we wanted him to get the ball. And I think they were kind of fixated on RJ and made it possible for him to get open. And then he knocked it down. But and he was fighting cramps the whole at least half the second half. And so it's a huge game for him. And look, it's a story. Whenever a kid, you hit a game winner like that, I mean, it's storybook.
Not at all. Coach said it. He said they're going to watch me and Cam's going to be wide open. So he just came in and knocked down the shot.
And I know you guys took a couple of timeouts before the play. Did you guys change the play at all? Or?
Yeah. They come up with something, so we changed the play to get a better opportunity.
RJ Cam was that kind of a tough month shooting-wise. This is the best he scored in 6 weeks or so. What was it like for you to see him going through that? And how good do you feel for him to get this win?
He's back, and he's back to to playing how he can play, and you know we're not surprised, but we're very happy that he's coming out and playing like he is.
And what was it like for you in the second half with Zion on the bench? It changes your offense, I guess, without him in there. You guys had, what was that like for you guys to get through that?
It was next man up. You know, when one brother's down, you know, somebody got to pick him up, and Cam did a great job of that.
Well, RJ's a great player. A lot is said about Zion and should be said, but RJ's as good a player as there is in the country and competitor. And he and Zion are like brothers. So I think he even put it up a notch with Zion being out. And there's so many cool things when you're around young people, and when you get older like me, to be around young people is cool. And but Zion's reaction in the locker room after the game, he's almost crying. I've never been involved in it. In other words, he was so happy for his guys that he's that emotional. Now, our guys are good guys, and he and RJ are really close. RJ was unbelievable today. Yeah, he's unbelievable. He kept us in, man. Kept us in. Yeah, they don't have anything to prove. They had to they had to win. And they're both really good. They don't have to prove to anybody that they're good, but they have to beat that team that is playing great. And so I don't, but not to knock you about that, but proof is not the word. They rose. They rose to a different occasion, an occasion that we haven't been in yet this year.